All right, man. So the Houston Astros have been eliminated from the 2020 MLS postseason in the American League Championship, but at least they came out. They got out. They got eliminated on a high note, man. They didn't get eliminated in a sweep or anything like that. They battled through the end. So I mean, I say that I'm really happy. I'm not happy because obviously I would want a championship, but I think for what this season was, I think that this is a pretty fitting way to end it. So we're gonna go ahead and recap the American League Championship Series and give you guys my thoughts on that series. So before we get to that, man, if you guys want more content on all the teams, but all teams, but only Houston, make sure you guys subscribe to Saw Sports. Click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop videos just like this. And of course, when we do our live streams from Monday to Friday around 6 p.m. Central Time, or if it's a Texans game day, an hour before the game and immediately after for the post-game show. So there's that. If you guys want to talk with guys like Ed Honcho, Wink, Tinny, guys from the Roundtable, anybody that is a member of Saw Sports, well, man, join the Patreon. Get into that Patreon, sign up for that $5 tier, or become a member of the YouTube channel so you can be put on our Discord so you can chat up with us. We do also watch the games together through the voice chat. Honcho streams the game there if you can't watch the game, but we'll sit there and watch the game together. It's all fun, man. It gets heated, but at the end of it all, we're all fans of Houston. That's what matters more than anything else, man. I can care less about the other side of things. At the end of it all, we're all fans of Houston, and that's what's more important. But let's get going with the video. So the Astros lose in Game 7 to the Tampa Bay Rays. So obviously, if you watched the preview of the ALCS, you guys already knew that I thought that the Rays team was really good, and this would be a big test for the Astros. And this was a big battle, man. Obviously, for it to go to 7 games, you had to it had to be a good series, man. Not only that, but you had the Rays being up 3 games. They won the first 3 games, and those first 3 games, honestly, all these games, to be honest, were very close, man. The biggest lead in this whole series was 3 runs, but people that understand the modern game of baseball now, a 3-run lead doesn't really guarantee much. All it takes is one swing of the bat, and this is a completely different ball game. And so that's kind of how I looked at it. Game 1, the Astros lost 2-1. Game 2, the Astros lost 4-2. Game 3, Astros lost 5-2. Game 4, Astros won 4-3. Game 5, Astros won 4-3. Game 6, Astros won 7-4, and then obviously Game 7, Astros lost 4-2. But the thing to highlight, obviously, is the Astros were able to force a Game 7 after being down 0-3. And last time we've ever seen that was in 2004 when the Boston Red Sox did it against the New York Yankees in the ALCS, and obviously they were to go on and win the World Series. That didn't work out the same way for this Astros team. They lost in Game 7, but this Tampa Bay Rays team is just really good, man. It's kind of fitting that we end up getting eliminated by Charlie Morton. Obviously, if you're an Astros fan, you know what Charlie Morton means to the city of Houston. So there's no hatred, man. I have nothing against his decision to go to Tampa Bay Rays. It was a decision that he wanted to do. Obviously, they offered him money. I really don't hate players for leaving the Astros, man. It's not like, I understand the way baseball is, man. You don't get many chances to get a big contract, and when you do, you should take it. And that was what Charlie Morton's situation was. But we'll see what happens, man, with this. But aside from it, man, that was a really good series, man. The fact that you had all that storyline, the fact that Tampa Bay came in strong with 3 wins, and then the Astros were able to come back and force a Game 7 when everything looked like it wasn't going to go their way. Which I really didn't think that it was that bad of a series. It was a very close series. The Rays are solid defensively. Their whole outfield is nothing but center fielders, for crying out loud. Obviously they have a solid pitching rotation in Blake Snell, Charlie Morton, Yarbrough, freaking Tyler Glasnow, who basically is another Garrett Cole. This team is good. Their bullpen is solid. This was a tough matchup, and then plus to add all those things, you had Kevin Cash, who's, and honestly, in my opinion, one of the best managers in baseball. Probably is going to win Manager of the Year, in my opinion. This Rays team was a big test for the Astros. and I think they lived up to it at some point, but obviously couldn't finish it at the end. And I mean, I think it's just the issues that we mentioned before, man. The fact that these guys just don't hit in when they have runners in scoring position was kind of the thing that's been hurting them all year. Is just the fact that they can't get guys home when they're on base. And I think we saw that. I mean, these were 7 very low scoring games. They weren't blowouts. They were nothing like that. So you gotta look at it for what it is. I mean, it was 2 really good defensive teams going out there, and it was just those little slip ups that cost each team. And I mean, that's really how it went down. So I mean, honestly, I think that this was a good series, and unfortunately we didn't win it. And hopefully, you know, good luck to the Tampa Bay Rays. I would definitely like to see them win a World Series, mainly for Charlie Morton. But I mean, obviously there's another team on the other side in the National League that I'm hoping not to win anything. So I'm actually kind of pulling for Atlanta, even though I really don't care at this point. I mean, I'm still going to watch the playoffs just because I like baseball. But, you know, I'm going to LA this coming weekend. So last thing I need is Dodger fans, you know, talking about how they won the World Series. At least, well, my family members are Dodgers fans. But anyways, that's really all I got, man, for this. So that's basically the ALCS, man. So this postseason was pretty interesting. I mean, that's all really I can say, man. For 2020, I'm actually pretty cool with this, but from here on out, I wanted to go back to the original format. I just don't like the idea of 16 teams making the playoffs, and then I wouldn't even like the idea of 14 teams making playoffs. I might be okay with 12, but honestly, man, I just like the original format for the MLB. It's pretty simple. You know what you need to do to make it. So I mean, I like it like that. I didn't like the whole having the second place division team make it to the playoffs either. I know it's contradicting, especially because that's how the Astros got in. But it's just, I don't like having more teams. I think the exclusivity of it is what makes it appealing to me. Knowing that you're actually having legitimately the best teams competing against each other. So that's my 2 cents on it. For 2020, I get it. For the MLB needs to make money off their TV deals in some way, but I think from here on out, if once they go back to the 162, I think they need to keep the original format, or maybe have like a 12-team playoff. Like I don't want to see 14, or I don't even want to see 16 ever again. But yeah. So there's that. Congratulations to Tampa Bay Rays, man. Hopefully they can go ahead and win it all. Just because it's Charlie Morton. That's the only reason why I want to see Tampa Bay win. But yeah, man, that's all I really got, man. So go into the comments, tell me what you guys think of the American League Championship Series. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe to Sauce Sports. Click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when we drop videos just like this. And of course, when we do our live streams from Monday to Friday, around 6 p.m. Central Time, and of course on Texans game day, an hour before the game and immediately after for the post game show. If you guys want to chat with guys like Ed, Honcho, Wink, guys from the Roundtable, make sure you guys go ahead and join the Discord. You have 2 options: either you join the Patreon, sign up for that $5 tier, or you become a member of the YouTube channel, sign up for that Super Sauce tier, and it'll put you there as well. We have a Twitch channel, so you'll have Wink go in there, play some Madden, either do some Madden Ultimate Team, or maybe challenge you guys as well. You'll have me playing MLB The Show 20, doing Road to the Show with create a character named Ed Honcho, or playing FIFA 21. So that's what I'll be doing, but we'll probably get some more people in there, play some more games as well. So make sure you guys follow us up on Twitch. So that's all I really got, man. Checking up a deuce. Y'all stay saucy.